Something and I don't want to forget about this. Something Chelsea mentioned 10 minutes ago, in a sense that everybody is somewhat attractive physically on the show. Now, the whole premise of the show is Love is Blind, in a sense that you're matching and pairing people up before they see each other. So like it's this internal what's inside somebody. The problem I have with that, I will say, is the fact that everybody that I can remember on the show, they're all above average physically. So you're not going to get stuck with somebody completely below average. And I said this on the podcast last week, in a sense that I would love to, if it was truly Love is Blind, and I would love to see this type of game show, but where they actually have people that you see when you go to Walmart, when you go to Home Depot, actual people, to where, okay, let's put it on the table. Let's see if love is blind, because everybody, I would say most people you ask, they're going to say it's all about the insides, or the insides are more important than the outsides, which I think is bullshit. We can talk about that, but you know that you're not going to get stuck with somebody that is below average, and everybody is somewhat fit.
Yeah. I mean, I think that is, I will tell a quick story. When I was like 20, a friend of mine said, I had gone back to Alaska from school in Utah, and I was working up there trying to decide what to do. And she's like, hey, you should meet my friend. He's so cool. And I was like, oh, sure, great. So we started talking long distance over the phone. Great guy. We had a lot in common. We had a lot of fun. So when I came to Utah that summer to visit her, I went to go meet him in person. We were supposed to meet at a park. And I'm not kidding. I rolled up to the park and saw him, and I was like, it's not going to work out.
She pulled the arena.
First of all, I got mad at my friend. I was like, I was like, you should have told me what he looked like. He was. Anyway.
Your friend let you down on that one. Am I right, Chelsea?
I think this is so. I think it depends on your needs in a love relationship. I require some version of intimacy and sex in a love relationship, right? I think a lot of people do. That's like the stereotypical view of love, is it involves intimacy, which doesn't need to be sex and sex. And so it's like, if that's the case, I think you need a physical attraction. I do know there are people who, like, to them, love doesn't need to require sex, and like that is what it is. I think that's more rare and like less common today. So then I need a physical attraction if you're like, if I'm expecting to have a sexual connection with this person.
So without answering our is love blind, because we're saving that to the very end, can I get from the two of you, and Anna, I'm going to ask you first, if we're going to make this super simple as far as being attracted to somebody physically, and then being attracted to somebody, their insights, their brain, what they think, your ability to talk to them. Is one, I know Chelsea's going to get all over me on this one, because is one more important than the other to you, Anna, and then to Chelsea?